Number 44, Patrick Williams. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Zach LaVine.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Both of the towers out there for them. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And this, a rivalry that spans across conferences, Stan.
Yeah, look, Brian, they've had their battles over the years. And the fact that they only play each other twice a season adds to the magnitude of the matchup. It's going to be intense.
Towns finds Edwards. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
White, the pass to Williams. Outside Giddey. Pass to White. Outside Levine. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. No good that time. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the Bulls head coach earlier. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Now here's White. Here's Vucevic. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Towns down low, working on Williams. Nice D from Vucevic. Inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Giddey.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns with the drive, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Minnesota shooting their first free throw this game.
First team foul.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
And we'll have a timeout call. called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Understand just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him.
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Reed's checked in for Towns. White, and that one is stuffed right through.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Reed. Edwards, the pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. And a big-time jam! He slams it right over Vucevic.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Here's White. On the wing, Levine. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
White against Conley. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter-puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
Outside White. Giddey against Edwards. Here's Levine. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Conley, three-pointer. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Giddey passes to Williams. Back to Giddey. Pass to Williams. Outside White. Williams, a screen on Conley. Clock at 6. White with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Knocks down the long J.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss from Pete Giddey. Another 3 for Chicago. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Outside Reed, back to Conley. Pass to Edwards, takes the 3, buries it from 3. Edwards got 7 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
So for Minnesota right now, Cat in at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Towns. Towns on a screen. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And Craig pulls it down. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. Smith outside. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Towns. Lets it fly. Can't nail the jumper.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's to Sumu. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Dillingham, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Minnesota shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Here's Giddey. And the layup is good. Giddey's got 5 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Edwards against Giddey. And Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
The Bulls trail by 4. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Giddey. Both free throws good from Giddey. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. It's Edwards on the wings. Edwards with some muscle.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Outside, Williams. Ball outside. Williams, a screen on Conley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ball. Shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Reid. Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Here's Edwards. Driving to the basket. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Back to Ball. Pass to Giddey from the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
What a ferocious drive by Edwards, fending off the defense with ease there.
Williams passes to Ball. Outside Giddey. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Conley. Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. 55 seconds left to play in the half. Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. The Bulls trail by 6. Here's Levine. And Conley grabs the miss. For Minnesota, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Edwards, so good inside.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
White with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Levine for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
From deep, Giddey. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Well, that's a gut punch to him to have. Just demoralizing.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White. And it's Levine in at the 3. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Here's Vucevic. Williams passes to Giddey. Outside White. The kick out to Williams. Launches it.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game. White for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
And he might have the best hair in the NBA. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic, a screen on McDaniels. A deep 3. The Bulls with another miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Vucevic gets the bucket.
A truly dynamic big man. Vucevic really has the ability to shoot from almost anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Gobert. Towns up top. Outside, Alexander Walker. To the paint. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 9. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
Ball, he's checked in for White.
Well, Conley is an excellent decision maker and floor general for this team.
Outside, Williams. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Knocks it loose. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And he knocks down the 10-footer. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter. The Bulls trail by 18. Ball passes to Giddey. Stolen by Conley. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Giddey passes to Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got 8.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Conley. Towns a screen on Ball. Oh, there's the alley! And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Left side, Giddey. Ball outside. Over Conley. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Duarte, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Giddey. Now here's Ball. Yet to see a basket. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dosunmu. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Outside Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Ayo Dosunmu picks one up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
The team's checked in for Chicago. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
And here's Dosunmu. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves out in front by 19 going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm Assist of the Game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Cat in at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Ingles in at the 3.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Now here's Ball. Smith outside. Here's Dosunmu. The kick out to Ball. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Alexander-Walker. To the wing, right side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Chicago making a switch here. Greg's checked in.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Dillingham. Now Reed. Banked it in off the glass.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Pass to Vucevic. White on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Vucevic. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 22. Conley passes to Towns. Outside, Alexander-Walker. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
White, the pass to Smith. And he drops it in from the low post.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Towns outside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Make some noise, fans, for the line.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Ball.
Josh Giddey.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Left side, Giddey. Outside, Williams. Pass to Levine. White for 3. He drops it from range.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Outside Reed. Now here's Towns. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And he gets the bucket. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now here's Vucevic. Here's Williams. It's blocked by Gobert. They retain possession. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And that one comes up a bit short. Minnesota leading by 22.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Second chance shot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, great job by White to get the defense on their heels and forcing them to react.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Phillips is checked in for Levine. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Giddey. Now here's Ingles. Reed in the post. Over to the wing. Garza passes to Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. From deep. Sinks it from distance.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Here's White. Back to Dosunmu. Outside White. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Dillingham. Launches a 3. Good. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Make your hell gaming.